Do you think the story devs will retcon Azeroth being a Titan? With the new concept of cosmic forces and Azeroth the center, maybe Titans simply ordered Azeroth. So this is basically taking the idea that the world soul is a very essential thing in the material plane, and that the beings of order kind of shape it into a thing that then we know as a Titan.
Yeah.
So that, you know, hard retcon, I think no. A soft retcon, a recontextualization, you know, where maybe Azeroth is a thing that could be, you know, a fundamental conduit of something in the universe that, you know, is ordered into the form of a Titan, and then that's how we can understand Azeroth as a being instead of just a, I don't know, a ball of energy in the middle of a planet that our crystal friend can talk to. That could happen. Could happen. I mean, look, clearly some of their perspectives have changed since Chronicle 1.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if we saw mild changes. I think anything severe will be met with big backlash, and they certainly will know not to do that.
Yeah.
But Azeroth is clearly important for a reason other than her being a Titan world soul. Why is Azeroth in the Great Cycle, but Aman'Thul's world isn't? What's different between Aman'Thul and Azeroth? These are some of the questions to start asking ourselves, and right now, I don't really know if we can have answers other than we can know it's a good question.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That was a good thought of mine. Just Titans, World Soul, Azeroth, so much more. Titans are just fucking taking World Souls, making them Titans. Argus was a Titan because he was made by a Titan, but he was kind of a weird Titan. So Azeroth will be like the fundamental center of everything and be the best Titan ever, but also not a Titan. And she'll awaken to be transcendent and be like the one true god or some shit like that. I think so. Maybe it's a bit blasé, but who knows?
I mean, part of it, like, it could be totally canonical that everyone involved in Azeroth, like, fully does think that she is a Titan world soul, and then we find out she's not because we just didn't know.
Yeah.
They have to be careful if they do that, but they could do that, I suppose. Yep. And we have another question, actually, from D5. Two more. Light expansion is inevitable because the second we get back to Azeroth, we would out Lorthraxian, so I don't see any other option for the next expansion.
You think so?
I did not think about us immediately being able to out Lorthraxian, or at least be like, hello there, we have several questions.
Well, that's the one thing.
That's a good catch, my man.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's along the same line of thinking as the what if we told Sargeras about what's going on. They're playing a very fast and loose game with knowledge about all of this stuff, because you've got all these fucking problems of like, we now know so much, who do we tell? But players haven't been very good agents of that. So who knows about the Dreadlords except for us?
Yeah, it's like, does my character fully understand it? Because I mean, I think I fully-ish understand it, but does my character? Does anyone? Because I have been ahead of my character for a long time with how they've been writing the story.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of different to the FF situation, but I guess that's a part of that's just me coming in totally new. Yeah. I mean, actually, I'm already suspecting Heidelin, but I'll get into that in a later
Some of that's meta knowledge as well.
Some of that's meta knowledge. But it's also that, like, Zodiark is framed in an evil way, but also kind of looks exactly like Heidelin, but purple. So, you know, I'm...
Also, Lahabre's statements.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not really 2 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's just knowledge here that has a severe impact when we get back to Azeroth.
Yeah.
You know, will Terralion, accept that about Lorthraxian?
Yep.
Another question from D5. How to fix the WoW story. Have Shadowlands before Battle for Azeroth with changes. Sylvanas joins the jailer mid Shadowlands to save her people. No big crazy sort of genocides. And then 9.0 is a world revamp. 9.3 is a Shara and N'Zoth with a Void Light expansion in 10.0. Certainly a different way of doing it. And you could totally see how some of that would... you could totally see how some of that stuff would work. I think, honestly, it's slowing... if that involves slowing down some of the plot threads a little with, N'Zoth, like, even just with that, I'd be for it. If it was a light void expansion, it just meant that my boy N'Zoth was done justice, I think I'd be okay.